Hi, everybody. Yay. I'm going to try all new material. Not really. It's all the old stuff, but I have a brain injury, so it's new. I have notes because things fall out of my head.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. I'm getting to that. I'll get to that. I'm a veteran. Anyway, things fall out of my head. I forget things. I need notes. Okay? So just go with it. I have to put up with it. But we all forget? Some things you'd like to forget. But I don't have any control over what I forget. Things fall out of my head at a rapid pace. And the weird thing is, when you forget, say, like 3,000 things in a row, all of a sudden the doctors don't want you to carry a gun. They're like, you could go postal, but I haven't been to the post office since email. Or is it, maybe it was Hillary, I don't know, I forgot. And, hold up. I can write notes and then look at them and not know what the hell. That's part of my brain. In the 90s, 22 years ago, I got in a terrible car accident. I got hit by a drunk driver. It never really totally cleared up, but nobody can see it, and I keep having to say it. And I could go through an entire set about my brain injury, and somebody will come up to me and say, do you really have a brain injury? No, I just put myself through this for nothing. I really have a brain injury. But I cleared it all up, except for one little thing hasn't really cleared up other than not recognizing my notes. I never remember who I'm supposed to go home with. Just gets in the way. And the funny thing is, Shakespeare says, tragedy and time makes comedy. So 22 years, now I'm killing it with having fun with the brain injury, right? And the funny thing is the doctors didn't help me cure myself. I cured myself. And I think that's like having yourself as your own attorney, right, Kat? What do they say about that? So, everything you say on stage, on top of trying to remember what I'm going to say, it's supposed to be all politically correct. So, good night. I got enough problems. When I talk about the brain injury, then other people will, say, are you trying to get sympathy? No, I don't want your sympathy. That's what my GoFundMe page is for. And it's gotten 0 donations, so it's really a big go F me. It's working for me. And I'm just up here trying to find my comedy voice. Or is it my memory? No, wait, hold up. This just in. It's my virginity. I'm trying to find my virginity up here. But see, I hate it when people count me out because I have a brain injury. Because there's things I figure out other people don't, right? Like Staples, that store where you get paper and all that, office supplies. How are they going to call it Staples? They don't have bread and butter. Finally, that joke kicked in. I was like, oh God, no. And Walgreens, corner of Happy and Healthy. Have you been there in the middle of the night for the graveyard employees? I think they got them at the graveyard. They're like Walking Dead. They're like not happy to be there. It's not corner Happy and Healthy. Okay, I talked myself through that punchline. I would love to stand up here and do impressions, like Daffy and Goofy and Bugs Bunny and all that, right? Like 1,000 impressions for you, but we all know I'm never going to be able to do that because I'm going to be the one that's going to draw a Mel Blanc. I love groans. I'll take them. And I'm up here doing the second oldest profession in the world, stand-up. Because the oldest one was done lying down. If you're so prone. The older people, prone. Okay, 1 minute. And I just moved here from the Upper West Side. Not of New York. Of the U.S. map. It still exists. It's still a thing. Oregon. And Oregon is like, oh my God, that's no big deal. I just moved here for comedy. Oregon is, just where I learned to shop, lift. Shoplift, that's what it is. And my city, Portland, Oregon, has a motto, keep it weird. And how are they going to do that since I left? I want to wish them luck. And now the city's taken over by aliens, legal aliens. We can't get rid of them, the young people. They're doing naked bike rides. Can you picture me? Sorry, sir, you're going to have trouble getting it out of your head. But I am a veteran, and now I do. So now's your chance to clap for me. I'm helping you speak English. Thanks, you guys. I just got the second light. I'm Linda Marcus Smith. Have a great night. Thanks a lot.
Linda Marcus Smith, everyone. Oh my goodness, guys, I have led you amiss. There are actually no more food, but come back next week. There will be food, and we still have those drink specials.